Protos, before deployment, we will begin a pre-mission briefing on the combat system. This session will cover the flow of combat and the operation of your combatants to assist you in future missions. Each combatant possesses a unique set of cards. Upon infiltrating Chaos, you'll begin the mission with a set of starting cards, and each turn, you'll strategically use your cards to when combat begins. It's crucial to choose and use cards that best suit the situation. Using a card consumes AP, which partially recover at the start of each turn. At the start of a turn, a set number of cards are drawn from the draw pile into your hand, and used cards are sent to the discard pile at the end of the turn. When there are no more cards left to draw, the cards are shuffled into a new draw pile. However, cards played this turn and those remaining in your hand are not included when shuffled. During Chaos Exploration, using a card imbued with Epiphany has a chance to trigger either Combatant Epiphany or Card Epiphany. When a combatant experiences Epiphany, you'll obtain one of that combatant's unique cards, and its cost will be reduced to 0 for one turn. When a card Epiphany is triggered, you can choose one of 3 enhancement options to transform the card into one with a more powerful effect. Additionally, depending on the order and combination of cards used, synergies can be created, granting additional effects such as increased attack or enhanced support abilities. Ego points are the core resource needed to use ego skills. They accumulate spending AP, defeating monsters, recovering from a breakdown, or as turns pass. Once enough points have been earned, you can activate an ego skill. It can be used only once per combat, but combatants can use it against by recovering from a breakdown. Although it consumes a large amount of points, it unleashes an effect powerful enough to turn the tide of the combat. Protos possess a Protos Skill, which allows them to directly intervene in combat. This skill is activated by consuming Sands of Time and serves to support combatant survival or manage critical situations. A monster's action information is displayed as icons beneath its action count. Through these icons, you can view the monster's action patterns, such as powerful attack, consecutive attack, or shield generation beforehand. Each monster has a unique action count, which decreases by 1 every time a combatant uses a card. When the count reaches 0, the monster immediately takes action. Monsters possess one of 5 attributes: Passion, Void, Instinct, Order, or Justice. You can check a monster's weakness attribute via the icon next to its weakness attribute. Attacking with the card of the same attribute increases damage dealt. Some monsters possess a Tenacity gauge. Attacking with their weakness attribute or using high cost card rapidly decreases this gauge. When the gauge reaches 0, the monster enters a breakthrough state. Combatants who successfully trigger a breakthrough experience a slight reduction in stress and recover 1 AP. Monsters in Breakthrough have their action count increased by 1, and their Tenacity gauge is restored at the start of the next turn. During combat, a combatant's stress increases when taking damage or when a turn ends. The more damage received, the greater the rise in stress. When stress reaches a critical point, the combatant will experience a breakdown. In this state, max health is significantly reduced, and all the combatant's cards are replaced with break cards. While in breakdown, ego skills cannot be used, and recovery requires using 5 break cards. Each time a combatant experiences a breakdown, the number of cards required for recovery increases by 1. When recovering from a breakdown, both stress and health are restored. The ego skill cost decreases and becomes immediately available for use. There are also ways to manage or recover stress. If damage is completely blocked using shield, stress does not increase, and using heal skills recovers a certain amount of stress. This concludes the combat system briefing. We hope this briefing has helped you better understand each combatant's traits and the overall flow of battle.